It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And front and center is Mecole Hardman. He had a touchdown last week, the cherry on top of a ton of yardage. It's the Vikings and the Lions, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Baker going to throw this right away. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Let's not, baby. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that brings up fourth down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Aaron Siposs on the punt as he'll get this one away now. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Hardman to return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, Zach Wilson. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, open target here, Darius Slayton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Vikings at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Chase Claypool. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun, Mayfield is going to let this one go deep.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. After the interception, here's Wilson.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Well, he was a busy man out the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Catch is made by Hardman.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Now Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
To throw is Wilson. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
David Njoku.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Inside handoff to Mixon. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
Here's Aaron Siposs on now to punt on 4th down.
And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They're trying to get back on track following the loss to Buffalo a week ago. But the good news, they've got the lead right now here in the football 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Wilson. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And Jones has it over the middle. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Darius Slayton with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Mixon. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here's Aaron Sipas now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
He's got Slayton on the slant.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And his kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come to halftime.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. 2nd half kickoff, ready to go.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half.
And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the 3rd quarter.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That ball caught by Slayton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the shotgun, Wilson. Caught by Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Wilson. He'll find Jones again, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Ahead of the chains now, Now 2nd and 2.
Again, Wilson.
Claypool with another catch. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Buying time to his left. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He completes it to Jones.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
On 3rd down, Wilson. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Jones will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Jones again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They marked him short of the goal line.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Touchdown! David Njoku. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Well, CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield being chased out left.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. And that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Hardman on the return.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, quick slant, finding Claypool. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see. And other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Throws the out route and finds Claypool. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. They'll try the right side with Jones. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Touchdown, Vikings! Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. The Lions on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Mayfield on 1st down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. Under pressure, they got him again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up
third. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third and long for Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the Vikings. Now the try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So out now come the Lions. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield caught right side. Davis. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Catch made by Slayton. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Now it's Wilson. Completion here to Claypool. 11 more on that one and another first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Open man completes it to Claypool. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Wilson will throw again. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally because here they are in the final.